Okay, Thomas Berrar, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It looks like, if I got this right, let's see here. Thomas writes in that he was in a car accident and he had some injuries to his embouchure. And when he picked up the horn, he sounded pretty bad. And he feels uncomfortable playing in his normal setting. And he goes, please make a video on what to do in an embouchure change and how to come back from not playing or injury. Again, I already have a course on coming back to the horn, and this would be perfect for anybody that's sustained any kind of accident or injury, unless it's an injury, a gash, that, for example, that gash that cuts through your chops. Now that's a whole different thing. But if you got smashed up a little bit and now you've healed, so I have a course already that addresses that, and I'll put the link. This seems to be a very popular topic, people coming back to the horn. And as a result, last year I ended up making a full bona fide course on it. It's a 5-month course. So anyway, I'm going to put a link up that you can check that out. As far as embouchure changes, I don't really recommend them. At the very best, an embouchure change is almost a sideways or lateral move. In other words, yeah, you change your embouchure, 8 months later, you're not playing that much better. That's been my experience. So I really don't have people change their embouchures too much. If you play off to the right, I'm playing off to my right, which will be your left a little bit. And it feels good there, then I would say stay there. If your sound is good, you're able to articulate well, and your endurance and everything's great, then you can still try to tackle that. So the best way to come back to the horn after an injury like that, once you've healed, is the same process that I take people through who haven't touched the horn in 20 years or 40 years. And that's a systematic approach to getting back on the horn and not killing yourself or doing damage, but to ease yourself into it. And so, like I said in a previous video, the worst thing you can do is to get out all your old books and your band music that you used to play at or play in high school or college and start going to town on it. Your face and everything is not ready for that. And what happens with most people is they end up screwing themselves up. And then you have to take off the horn again for a couple of weeks to let all that bad stuff you did go away and then restart the horn. So if you've, first of all, so let's recap. No, I don't recommend embouchure changes if what you have is working for you and, you're feeling good about it, or you just don't like the angle that you're playing maybe. I don't recommend that. Now, an embouchure change might be helpful if you're really playing horribly. I mean, let's just say you can barely get above the staff. You get up to F. If you're sounding like that, then yeah, I probably would take you apart step by step and put you back together with a different embouchure that might work better for you. Most of the time that doesn't happen. I mean, but if you're playing that horribly and you can't get out of the staff, I probably first would try to work on a lot of components that would address that issue. Your breathing, syncing up the 3 stages of compression, your tone, your accuracy, your endurance, your range, your flexibility. I would work on those first and see if that makes your playing come around to where it should be. Now, if that fails, that means that the embouchure and the way you're playing the horn is definitely not working for you. Because if you got the strength and everything lined up and you still can't play, then we would have to fool around with your embouchure and changing that up. So, but by and large, no big embouchure change. I don't believe in it. Usually, most people can fix whatever is wrong by increasing their efficiency and their chops. I already have a video about playing totally incorrectly, like off to the side, right? I play here. Well, if I don't, that's my normal setting, but if I go off, I'm still able to get some of that here. totally wrong and totally uncomfortable, but because I got the chops, I'm able to do it. So we need to make sure that the questions you have about embouchure, if you're not liking it, have to do with the embouchure and not with the fact that you have a lack of strength of embouchure, is the best way to say it. So we've got to address that first, and then the efficiency. So let's see what else we had up here. So that was Thomas Berrar. So Thomas, I hope that helped you out. But like I mentioned, and I'm mentioning, it seems like in a lot of these videos, no tip, technique, trick, or shortcut is going to help you with your situation, especially with what you just told me about the car accident. You're going to invest some time. You'll be investing your money in something, and you'll be investing your hard work into achieving what you want to do. Okay, Thomas, I hope that answered your question as best as I could. It might sound like a broken record, but coming back from an injury or thinking about an embouchure change, I would work on strengthening up things and syncing up everything as best as you can first and seeing how that works for you. So that was for Thomas Berrar, and I'll put a link into the Comeback Player course if you want to take a look at that. All right. That's my story for now, and I'm sticking to it. I'll catch you next time. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope that you got something out of it. Sometimes I make a video just to make you laugh. A lot of times I make a video to educate you on something and maybe even help solve a problem. So I hope something like that occurred for you in this video. And while you're at it, again, subscribe, click on my website link, and go on to the next video. It's lovely out here. Have a great day.